right, I'm Kyle Soto with the Prowler, and I'm here with Coach Enriquez and Coach Sweeney. How are you guys doing?
Great.
I'm great, man. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. All right, so let's get right into it. Who are the standout performers at this point of the season?
We have a couple of standout performers. On our boys, Nick Nyman, Harrison Foltz, Tyser, and really our 4th through 7th are all kicking it in at the end of the season, right when we need them. And for our ladies, we've had some really star performances from Megan Dobso, Mary Valley, Zemi Steger, and Tara Davis, and Tanae have all been shining bright toward the end as well.
We're in a really good situation with our boys group. Any given race, we could have an entire new kind of back few guys who run varsity for us because we're so strong. Really, any of about 15 kids could run in our varsity group and do a really good job on any given Saturday. So, good situation to be in.
All right. How do you think you guys are going to be doing this weekend?
Well, this weekend is an interesting case. Not only is it a huge meet with the amount of teams coming originally, but since the hurricane came through Florida, a lot of these Florida teams are also coming up. So for teams in our region and in our state, I think we're going to do just fine. For some of these out-of-state teams that are, getting the opportunity to go and travel and go to a big meet in Georgia, we may see some bright lights. So.
Cross country is an interesting sport, and for people who may not really know how it works, like myself a few months ago, I'm really getting into it. More so than most other sports, the races, the events that matter at the end of the season. So we're always looking forward to region, which is coming up in a couple of weeks. So, we may not finish in the top whatever at a meet, but really what matters is how our kids run individually and how the team finishes, and it's really kind of all part of a process getting ready for that region. So there'll be a lot of teams there, and we hope to go have a great race and just kind of keep building and get ready for the region that's coming up.
Okay. You said with the hurricane, the Florida teams are going to be coming up. Do you think that for these other teams that the team will feel a little bit more pressure to do well?
Oh, no, I don't. We've been to the biggest and best races all across the East Coast. We've been in Providence, North Carolina. We went to the Wingfoot Classic. We host a race that has over 40 teams. The big scene is where our runners kind of feel comfortable. The smaller scene, county, regions, that's when we expect them to shine the brightest. So, no, I don't think they're going to have any trouble with it. It's something they've seen before.
Are there any injuries that have you heard recently?
We've been blessed with a almost injury-free season, and I don't want to say that now and mess up, but they've all done the summer training, which has led to the low injuries. We've been blessed to have almost no injuries this season.
Okay. How do you think you guys will do at the state competition?
I'm shooting for top 3 for both teams. There is some very tough competition in our class, and class 4A, are we 5A this year? 5A. So, we're going to see some big teams. Clarkston, we're going to see probably Flowery Branch on boys and girls side, Union Grove. These are all teams that we're going to have to compete against. But in my opinion, we have just as great as runners. It's who's going to be there at the end of the season, who's going to perform right. But that's our goal, top 3.
Okay.
I want to brag on our runners for a minute. We had the county meets, the county championship, just this past weekend on Saturday, and all the schools in the county come, and I believe Our Lady of Mercy was there as well. And I think our boys won, our girls finished second, and both of our JV programs, both of our JV teams won as well. So we had a really good day Saturday, and our kids killed it. They did a great job. Couldn't have asked for any more from them. And we kind of solidified ourselves as one of the top programs around. So I was really proud of them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Now, do you think that the boys and would it be like, okay, so on the boys and the girls side, do you think that there's a lot of potential for these kids to grow even more than, I guess, better than they are now?
Absolutely. If we look at the numbers and what grades, the numbers are in. The most runners we have are juniors and sophomores, and even our 8th graders and freshmen way outnumber our seniors. So absolutely, our team is only going to get better and faster as the years go on.
Okay.
So it's definitely, we have a lot of youth in the program, and Coach said it's only going to get better. We have 8th graders that, were they allowed to, they could run right now in varsity and do well.
Yeah.
So, yeah, next year or two, we're going to be really positive for Starsville cross country. Absolutely.
Okay. Now, how do you think, county-wise and local competition, how do you think the team compares to those, to the local schools around here?
Oh, at state or our team to the local schools?
We can answer that really easily.
Dominate.
We're top dogs. Like I said a second ago, we just had the county meet, so there's a county championship. Boys won, girls finished very close second.
By 3 points.
So really, really close. And both of our JV teams won really decisively. So overall, you'd have to call that a victory for the program for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So we're really happy where we can stack up against the other schools, and we're proud of our kids. They've done everything Coach Enriquez has asked them to do from this summer on, and all the hard work's paying off, and we've got a little work left to do. So
yeah, I believe we were in the girls race 2nd through 10th place, and that's quite dominating. Our team score was
JV.
in the low 20s, and it's almost a perfect score. So in my opinion, we rocked the county. Where we're going to see more of our level of competition will be region and state.
Mm-hmm.
So
okay,
we got to kind of look outside of the county.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's all we got. See you next week on the Prowler.
all right,
Thank you.
guys. We appreciate it.